Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Surprise! It's not Wednesday or Sunday, it is Friday today, which means that if you've watched my last video you will know that as of today I am starting to film my days every single day again. So I am starting my day with a Dolce Gusto. This one's the Cafe au lait one, which is 40 calories. So cheers. Ching ching. So back in January I did a 6-week challenge, as I think I called it, where I took you through everything when I was following Slimming World, and then ever since then, I kid you not, on nearly every video, or maybe once a week at least, I will get a message over on Instagram asking if I'm going to do another one. So initially it was no, I wasn't going to do it because I really enjoyed the last one, don't get me wrong, but it's intense. It is really intense in the sense of filming everything that I'm doing or filming my meals. Editing and uploading on a daily basis is very time consuming. It completely takes over your day, and to do that non-stop for 6 weeks is very difficult. So this time I'm going to be doing it with calories because I am calorie counting now. I will include the sin value of things just for your reference. That doesn't necessarily mean that everything will be Slimming World friendly, but most things will, because I think generally most things you can make Slimming World friendly anyway. So that if there is something that you see which is maybe over on sins, you can probably adapt it quite easily to make it Slimming World friendly. So hopefully you'll get loads of meal ideas from me over the next 6 weeks or so. Today is day one, week one of this thing that I'm doing. I don't know what to call it. I've got my coffee. I'm gonna go and do my skincare because I'm feeling very like oily at the minute, and then I'll have some breakfast. Yeah, so if you do actually want to see what I eat on a day-to-day basis in regards to like photos of it, I will leave a screenshot of my Instagram here and also a link in the description below for where you can go and check that out. I upload on there pretty much every day of what I'm eating, so yeah, you can go and check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna go and finish my coffee, do my skincare, and then have breakfast. So here is to the next 6 weeks. Ching ching. So all I'm going to be having for breakfast is I'm just going to pop 2 of these chicken chipolatas in the oven. Now these are only 42 calories each and they are 1 sin each on Slimming World. I actually really like these. I only picked these up because I couldn't find the skinny sausages in Aldi, but I really enjoy these, so I have both of them now. I have this and the if I want skinny sausages I go to Lidl because they do them now. But yeah, these are also really nice and I would recommend them if you haven't tried them. And then I'm just going to have 2 eggs, and then I've just got some of this medium wholemeal bread. I'm just going to have 2 slices of that, which will be, it's only 55 calories per slice, so it'll be like 110 calories. So then my breakfast should come to 320 calories and only 2 sins. I'm going to check the bread though because I'm not sure if that's healthy B or not. In my check-ins, I take progress photos, and then I also measure things like my waist, my hips, my thighs, my chest, my arms and my neck, just to see if I'm losing inches, because sometimes if you're not losing weight it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not, like, that nothing's happening. Because there was a time when I actually put on a pound but I'd lost like 5 inches or something, so you know, sometimes it works like that. So in the interest of as well accountability for me, I am going to show you. This is something that I didn't actually do last time and I'm very nervous about doing it, so please be kind. I'm going to share with you my metrics, which is like my weight and things. So here is what I'm using. I use the Fit Track scales, which automatically logs kind of what the thing is. So I am currently 15 stone 8. So yeah, that's what it is. Also, just for reference, I'm gonna pop my progress photos here, and this is currently what I look like right now. So yeah, I'll show you my progress photos as we go, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this journey with you guys again because I did enjoy the last one, so hopefully this one goes just as well. So I've got my sausages in the oven there, cooking. They only go in for about 10-15 minutes. I'm just going to quickly go, I know I said this before, I'm going to quickly go and do my face, and then I'm going to come back down and do the eggs. Oh, good morning, Billy. That's a good stretch, isn't it? Oh. Mm-hmm. This toner, by the way, is literally just from Aldi down the middle aisle, and I absolutely love it. It's called the Healthy Glow Rose Toner. Love it. Love it. And that is my skincare complete. I don't do anything fancy, no magic witchcraft. Literally just cleanse, tone, moisturise. That's it. I'm not a skincare or beauty guru. I'm just being attacked by Billy. So I've just been upstairs doing my progress photos for my coach. Now, some of you will know that I have a coach, and I'll leave a link for her Instagram in the description below if you want to check her out and ask her any questions about coaching. But she has very, very kindly said that she would contribute to this journey with me. Not only is she going to be my coach in the background, but she is going to share with you guys our check-ins. She's going to speak to you a little bit about like why I have so many calories, the importance of protein, things like that. So she's going to explain that. So I will just hand you over to the lovely Bee.
So my name is Bee, and I started Gym Bee's coaching. So how I got into coaching was actually through using online coaches myself. So I started with my first online coach when I went to university at 18. I was at a point in a really bad headspace myself. So I started really underweight. I had a really bad obsession with exercise and just a really unhealthy relationship with food, to the point where it was just putting me off being able to live my normal life and do things with my friends. So I stayed with an online coach for 2 years, and online coaching looks at so many more aspects of your life than just working out and what you're eating. It's about finding something that works around you and a sustainable lifestyle. So it really sort of gave me my life back. It gave me a love for exercise, and it sort of turned everything around for me. And I know so many other people who have had such a bad relationship with food and working out, and who have wanted to feel more confident in their bodies, but because there's so little education and so much out there, it's hard to know what the right way is to do this. So I wanted to help people realize that they can feel happy where they are, they can work towards a goal, but they don't have to give up everything that they enjoy to do it. Even now, like, I still use coaches. I've used 2 others. And I think that's just because even as a coach myself, there's always going to be areas I can learn. And if you just, there's always other people further along with you, or people who have different approaches. So working with different people just opens your eyes to new ways of doing things and new things to bring to my clients. So hopefully it always improves it for them.
So obviously when I first started with you, and you gave me 1,950 calories to eat, was like, whoa, what, like, I never expect that. So what, like, almost why am I on so many calories? Why is it important that I'm on so many calories but still losing weight?
So there's a really big misconception that you need to be on a really low calorie diet in order to lose weight. There's things like the 800 calorie diet. MyFitnessPal spits out 1,200 calories to absolutely everyone, but everybody's going to have a different starting point. And over the time, we'll adjust the calories to get, and they might have to go down lower. As your body gets smaller, it'll use less energy. But it's so much better to have that high starting point so that you can feel like satisfied and enjoy your food, and then adjust it from there when we stop seeing progress. But having a higher calorie goal to start with makes it a more sustainable process, because it means that you can still enjoy the foods. You're not ridiculously hungry all the time. And it means you can account for things like the weekend. If you start off really low, it doesn't give you any room to play with once weight loss stalls. So that's why having a higher start point means we can keep things moving for longer. And when people start off at a low calorie goal, it means that they just get fed up, burnt out. And then it ends up in this vicious cycle of you're really good Monday to Friday, or you're really good up until the evening, and then you're hungry, you're fed up, and you've just lost all your willpower. So you sack it off. And then you end up having even more calories and either staying exactly where you were, but miserable the time you are on track. Or even worse off because you've been so restricted that you've overindulged. So having that longer term goal means that you don't go in that constant yo-yo cycle.
So obviously something that I hadn't looked at before, like starting with you, was my protein. So like what is it about protein that like helps us lose weight?
So the main thing about protein is it's really important when you're working out in terms of helping your muscles repair, helping you recover quicker from the workouts. And it tends to keep you a lot fuller between meals, so it can curb off that need to sort of like snack between meals. And it's actually got a higher thermic effect of food, which sounds a bit scary, but it just means that you burn slightly more energy breaking it down. It's not a significant amount, but it is still a difference.
Obviously my calories and protein is set for me. Why is it different for everyone?
So everybody is going to start off with a different height, weight, and activity. So that's all going to change how much energy you need, energy being calories. The more active you are, the bigger you are, the smaller you are, is all going to change how many calories you need. The amount of energy you burn each day is made up of a few different things. So it's made up of your basal metabolic rate, and that's just what you burn to lie in bed. So if you were to do nothing, and that's normally around like 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 for people, depending on the size. So that's what you need just to survive. And that's why eating 1,200 is really bad, because it's not giving your body enough to do the basic functions a lot of the time. And then you've got your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that's just moving. So like fidgeting, anything that isn't exercise but is still movement. And that's going to be different for different people. Some people move a lot more than others, whereas some people sit really still all the time. And then you've got your exercise. So that's going to burn some. And then you've also got what you burn breaking down food, and then you've just got your total daily energy expenditure, which is everything all together. Obviously
when we do our check-ins on a weekly basis, I don't just weigh in and send you my weight, do I? I measure my hips, my waist, my arms, my neck. I measure everything. So I guess like why are we doing that?
So the scale is one good indicator of progress, but it's not the main one that I go off, because it can change by a lot of factors. If you're more stressed, if you just ate later at night, if you've not had as much water, if you had a rubbish night's sleep, if you've been to the toilet, and even just how many carbs you've had the day before is going to make you hold on to more water and make the scale weigh more. So because it's so variable, it's hard to actually track. Whereas measurements give us a much better idea of how your body fat is actually changing. Because although 1 pound of muscle and 1 pound of fat weighs the same, it weighs a pound, muscle is going to take up less space. And so when your body shape is changing because you're building muscle and losing fat, sometimes the scale just does its own thing. And as we saw in your pictures, some like 2 weeks apart, even though the scale is pretty similar from where we started, the pictures do look really different, and you can see that you're already starting to get in more definition and looking leaner. And that's just in 2 weeks. Whereas if we were to go off the scale picture, we'd be feeling quite demotivated and wondering if all the hard work was worth it.
Obviously, if someone wants to contact you, how do they get in contact with you if they want to join you?
So the best way to contact would be through my Instagram, which is just _Jimby, and just pop me a message.
Yeah, and you've got a Facebook group as well, haven't you, with your clients in? We'll have a little chat.
Yes, which everyone is super supportive on, and always helping each other out, which is really nice to see.
So these chicken sausages are nearly done, so I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna scramble my eggs. I was considering frying them, but no, I'm just gonna scramble them. So I'm just gonna mix them up in my little retro mini eggs mug and cook them, and then just pop these in. So yeah, this is my breakfast. I have checked on the Slimming World app, and this is classed as your healthy bee for 2 slices. So yeah, this comes to 320 calories. These are 1 sin each, which would make this 2 sins if you're following Slimming World. I have also got a cup of juice. Now this is just, I think it's 750 mils. It's just got some blackcurrant squash in. So I finished my breakfast now, and I'm gonna go and get ready for the day, grab a shower, and then I'm gonna go out for a walk. I am gonna be trying to get 10,000 steps a day in. So I am home now from my walk, and I've just been having a little bit of a chill out, and I'm just going to be making some lunch now because it is now 1:10. So all I'm going to be making is a wrap for lunch just because I'm not actually very hungry. I did have a protein bar, one of these ones, one of these protein bars, and this is the vanilla and yogurt one. I quite like these actually. These are just the ones from Lidl, and that was 194 calories. So I had that as a snack at about 11 o'clock-ish. So I'm just going to have my wrap now, and I'll just show you what I am using for that. I'm just going to be using one of these Lodo bases as the wrap. These are only 39 calories. If you're on Slimming World, they're actually only 2 sins as well. So like if you've already used your healthy bee like I would have done this morning, you can still use this and just sin it as 2 sins. Like I say, only 39 calories, and I'll leave a link in the description for where you can get these from, and you can also use the code SHRINKINGJESS10 to get 10% off your entire order on their website. To fill my wrap, I've just got some baby leaf salad here. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this, and then I've got some cooked chicken breast slices, and it's only 142 calories for half a pack. I don't think I'm even going to use half a pack, to be honest, but yeah, so I've got some of that. And then I'm just going to top it with some of this pesto mayo. I picked this up in Aldi, I believe. Yes, that's Aldi. And I'm just going to be using 2 tablespoons of that, which is 123 calories. Yeah, on Slimming World, that is 3 sins per tablespoon. So I would have been using 6 sins worth. So yeah, I'm just going to make that up. Dead easy, dead quick. And I'm just going to make my wrap up. So that is my lunch. I just thought I'd show you before I wrapped it up. So that comes to 223 calories, and if you were on Slimming World, the Lodo base is 2 sins, and then it was 3 sins per tablespoon, so it would come to 6 sins for the pesto mayo plus the 2, so it would be 8 sins in total. Obviously you could just reduce the amount of pesto mayo if you wanted to reduce that, but yeah, so that is my lunch. So it is a bit later on. I don't know why I'm so pink. Why am I pink? Anyway, it's a bit later on. I've been to Home Bargains and picked up the items for the giveaway, which you would have seen on Sunday's video last week. Yeah, it is nearly about time for tea, actually. I've been out for ages. The traffic was terrible. So yeah, I'm going to be having a lamb shank and mash with veg as well, so I'm just going to be making that. I'll just show you it once it's done because it's pretty self-explanatory, but I will show you which one I'm using, etc. So this is the lamb shank that I'm going to be using. This is the one from Aldi. These are 4 cents on Slimming World, or they are 485 calories per lamb shank. I'm just going to be having that with some mash and some veg. So these actually take quite a while in the oven, 65 minutes. And this is my dinner ready to eat. I am very excited. Oh, I haven't done the gravy. Oh, hang on, I'm not done. Yum. That's better. So this is my dinner. So this in total comes to 818 calories, which may seem a lot, but it is still within my calorie allowance for the day, so that is absolutely fine. And that only comes to 4 sins if you're following Slimming World. The veg, I've just used some of this stream fresh veg. It's so easy, just pop it in the microwave. They just come in little little sachets like that, and you just pop it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and then that is just your veg done. So yeah, that is my dinner. So it's a little bit later on and I've got quite a few calories left, so I've just decided to have some ice cream because why the hell not? And this is the one that I've got. I picked this up I picked this one up from Aldi, the white chocolate and raspberry one. This is 375 calories for the entire tub, which is like amazing, but I don't actually have 375 calories left. So I'm just gonna have 150 grams of it, which I think is like 200 and something calories. So 254 calories for the 150 grams of ice cream, and I'm just gonna sit and eat that. And I'm currently watching Grey's Anatomy, which if you follow me on Instagram you'll know that I have literally binge watched this for like the last few days. I'm actually quite excited because I haven't tried the white chocolate and raspberry ice cream before, and I'm not really generally much of an ice cream person, but I am a white chocolate person, so I'll let you know whether it's nice. I thought I would do my first bite of it, let you know how it is. It's very cold. Very cold, obviously. It's ice cream. Very nice. I will thoroughly enjoy the rest of the tub at some point. The only thing I would say is that like it comes with like a layer of raspberry on top. So like this stuff here, it's like monkey's blood, which is like, reminds me of old school ice cream. It's not for you, honey. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit and eat this, and I've got Grey's Anatomy on there, obviously. So yeah, I am just gonna sit and eat this. Per 56 gram serving, it's 4.5 sins. So I would be having 13.5 sins worth. But obviously that's within my calories for the day, so I'm not gonna stress about it too much. So yeah, to end the video, I have actually done all right today, I think. So just checking on MyFitnessPal. So obviously my goal is 1,950, and then I've eaten 1,925, only 25 calories underneath my goal for today. In regards to my nutrition, I've had 150 grams of protein, which is pretty good, I think. That does bring me to the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified for when I upload next, you can hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, I'm not used to saying that. But I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.